So we're here to solve this variation of Kurotto called Connections by Prasanna and Seshadri. It's a variation that I believe debuted in the ebook Kurotto that we just published a month or so ago, and it's an ebook that's highly recommended if you enjoy the shading style or want to see how far an author can push it. Prasanna did a great job in the book of taking the style pretty far. This connections variation is easy if you can really understand the use of the circles, and that gray circles connect with each other and white circles do not means at the very start of a grid like this, we can start with some of these groups and recognize that the group coming off this white, that's 5 large, has to stay apart from others. The group coming off this 8 has to stay apart from others, and some of these cells are forced. And we can also take a case like this gray 1. This has to be a shaded cell that's connected with another gray circle, and there's only one such circle that's like that, and we can mark that in straight away. This 4 has to connect to a gray circle, so it's going to have to come here. This 5 has to connect to a gray circle, and there's 6 cells away to get to this one, so it's going to have to connect up from this one below. This gray circle needs to connect to something, and it can't connect near a white circle, so it's going to have to dodge. And as it starts to move around the grid, we're going to see it's coming like this. It actually is going to create too big a group near this 5, so we have to dodge around like so. This part also needs to have a gray circle connecting in, and it's got to be dodging these white cells. So it looks like it's going to be something like this and what's coming together. There doesn't have to be anything actually around this white circle, but we know for sure it's not taking a cell to the left near where this gray is. This group that's 8 large can't connect in with this big winding path, so we're going to need to efficiently fill in this space. Something like this looks pretty efficient. Like, these are all the cells it looks like we can take, but we do need to get these connecting. And so there are 8 cells and a connected path. We've got to get 8 around this group in white, and so we'll need to take at least this cell. We can't take this one. We've got 4 more we can take, so this is a full efficient packing. Those 2 to finish out the 4. This group that's taking 5 has to take some set of these 6 cells. It will always take this cell down here. This group, if it came down and compacted, leaves no room for the 2, so it's going to take this cell. And now we see that basically where these are the 3 options around this 2, this cell is bad to take because it cancels 2 of them. And so this is the efficient packing of that 5, leaves those 2 cells, and the last to finish the puzzle. So pretty quick introduction to this variation for Kurotto. Hopefully an easy way if you know how to use the left click, right click to just be shading in this app in this form. And hopefully you learned a little bit about how to think through these groups and these connections. We'll see you again soon.